stirs up love with laughter and flavor you can't deny, with a smile as wide as the southern sky. Oh, Chef Jason of Alabama, the beautiful, whipping up joy, making everyday musical. A good old uncle, a friend so true, kind and cheerful, and all he'll do. He's the heart of the kitchen, the soul of the feast, and every little bite our love's released.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Lunch at Uncle Jason's. Today I'm going to be making a dessert. It's called a Tar Heel pie. These things are amazing, so stick around and hold on, and we'll come back and get everything set up, and we're going to make a Tar Heel pie. Y'all, all right. In this bowl, and I did not show y'all this step, but I had 1 stick of butter that I just melted in the microwave and got it hot. To this I added 1/2 cup of milk chocolate chips and 1/2 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. And y'all, all I done was just stir that until it melted and made a smooth sauce. There's no lumps in it. That's all I done, and I forgot to put that in there. Sorry. Okay, in my bowl right here, y'all, I have 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour. I have 1/2 cup of brown sugar. My mind went blank, sorry. And 1/2 cup of white sugar. I'm just going to put those two together, and I'm just going to whisk them down. Now y'all, when you're measuring brown sugar, it's best that you take it and kind of pack it in the cup, because brown sugar is strange. If you put it in a bowl and look at it, brown sugar moves. Yeah, so it kind of moves around, so you want to kind of press it down and hold it together, because you don't want it moving all over the place. Okay, I'm looking at my recipe, making sure I'm doing this right, y'all. Okay, in this we're going to pour the melted chocolate. I want to get it first because it's still warm. I'm going to pour the melted chocolate in here, and we want to get every bit of that out, so I'm going to do away with this fork and grab me a spatula. Our cool weather's here, y'all. I've been waiting. Okay, and I'm going to just give that a slight mix, because I'm fixing to pour eggs in here, y'all, and that chocolate and butter is still a little warm, and I don't want it to, you know, scramble my eggs. And this is not going to mix all together good, but I just wanted to do that to get it in there. And I'm going to pour my eggs in there, 2 large eggs that I've beaten, and a teaspoon of vanilla flavoring. And I'm just going to try my best to whisk this up. I may have to do away with this whisk and get that spatula and do it, but I think it's going to be fine. It's coming together. I just want to get this incorporated good, get all that egg mixed in, the butter and sugar and flour and everything. It smells great. Anytime you got chocolate, it's going to smell good though. Alrighty. Now I'm going to set this aside. And to this, I'm going to add 1 cup of chopped pecans. And I'm just going to fold those in. And when a recipe says fold it in, it's just meaning turning it over like this. And that's really mostly, I think, for when you're folding in egg whites into something, because you don't want them to lose their airy texture. Okay, we got that in. Now, y'all, I've got a 9-inch deep dish pie shell that's unbaked. I'm just going to simply pour all of this in there. Now, I know that I have seen some recipes where people are making a Tar Heel pie that they put coconut in it. And you can do that. It'll make it more like a German chocolate pie to me. But you can do that. That'd be great. I think it'd be wonderful. I just don't do it on mine. Alright, y'all, I'm going to smear that out a little bit. And there you are. That's going in a 350 degree oven for about 35 to 40 minutes, y'all. And on a Tar Heel pie, when it's ready, when you shake it, it's still going to be a little jiggly. You want this to look like it's a little underdone. Because that makes it so good. I'm just telling you. So give me about 35-40 minutes and I'll come back and we'll throw this out and see what we got. Hang on. Alright, y'all, our Tar Heel pie is out of the oven and it's a little warm, but ooh, does that not look great? That looks awesome. I'm going to let it cool. You need to let it cool completely before you slice into it. But I wanted you to see it right after it came out of the oven. And y'all, this took me, I cooked this for 38 minutes. I checked it at 35. It was still a little too jiggly. But do y'all see this? It's still to where you can mash on it and it's still soft in the middle. That's what you want. You want this to in your mind, you're going to say this is undercooked, but it's not. It's done, but you want this pie to be gooey and just fudgy, and that's how it's going to be. So we're going to let this cool, and I'm going to come back and slice it, and we're going to taste it. So give me just a few minutes. All right, y'all. This pie probably could have cooled a little bit more, but I just cannot wait. This smells so good. And you see how that looks, y'all? Look how gooey that is. Oh my gosh. Now when this cools a little more, it will set up a little better. But I just want you to look at that. You tell me that don't look great. Let me turn y'all up and we're gonna eat this and see what it tastes like. Hang on. Alright, y'all, here I go. This smells amazing. And like I said, I couldn't wait for it to cool completely. But once it cools completely, it's not going to have this pudding consistency. It's going to be a little more solid. But I couldn't wait. Oh my goodness. Y'all, this is wonderful. Holidays are coming up. Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving. Any little parties you're having, this is going to be the pie for you. Guys, if I had a scoop of vanilla ice cream to go with this, or some homemade whipped cream, I'm going to have to give this pie to somebody because I'll eat every bit of it. I got to set that aside. Y'all, that is so rich and so chocolatey, and those pecans in there. Give it that crunch. That's amazing. Okay, y'all. Thank you for being with me. Make this little pie. Got some more fall dishes coming up soon. I love y'all. Be blessed. Please subscribe to the channel. Like the videos, share them on Facebook, whatever platform you're on. I appreciate everybody who's ordered my cookbooks. It means a lot to me. I hope you're enjoying them. But yeah, be blessed. get out and enjoy this weather. Have a great weekend, and I love y'all. See you next time. Bye.
From gumbo pots to peach pie crust, he cooks with care, he cooks with trust.